Dude, I don't know why he gave him the admin because the fucking shit is terrible. Like, dude, it's like clean up the fucking channels, dude. You still got channels over here for last year. Clean that shit up.
Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium.
And the funny part is,
and feared
like,
by
you see my
all
stream. My stream is
This
feared.
might
It's
be
really
per
black
capita the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for
if
any
you just scroll
visitor.
up, look at it from
This is not just
pretty much.
any
If you
other
see all the way
matchup.
up,
Both teams come in ranked in
so
the top
like
10,
until
colliding
week 4,
each
you do all
trying to
this.
set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 9
you don't
team
know how
in
to
the
clear
land,
that
the
shit out.
Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Seminoles will kick this away to get us going here.
It's like that.
Bringing it out. It's low.
Like,
Tackled at
so
the
I'm about to
12.
go on
Coach
YouTube.
Wilson left that one in the end zone.
Last week we got ears and shit. It was like, I'm fucking like, yeah, I'm tired.
First down here for this offense.
You can tell that game took a lot out of me.
Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's
How to
not
use
much
everything.
there.
Like,
Give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers.
yeah, like I'm like my energy going further down.
Any chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw
I
it
know,
on
right?
2nd down. Makes the catch
Shit.
downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is
I'll
good
say
enough for the first
goodbye
down.
before I log out.
Boy, nice
I'm
completion
on
here
mute.
by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Unleashes the stiff arm. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Dickey. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find room. It's James.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Glenn. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
And the Seminoles have first and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 64 set to kick this one away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback for the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. As a design quarterback keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner is brought down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for some space. It's Williams.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To throw, it's Glenn. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Knowles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Knowles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Play action here on first down. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Knowles. Still no answer for this offense. They were backed up.
I just caught a touchdown with my fullback.
Great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Gonna run it. It's James. A gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, I did a play action. It was a corner, and the fullback came out of the backfield wide open on a out route, and he caught it and scored.
Some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Brought over the middle. It's Dickey.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. They first open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Seminoles. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Florida State 28, Oregon 14.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Florida State. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they hand it off to the back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Across the 40. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series. He almost threw another one.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Simmons. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's McCoy. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Stewart. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
He went to bed angry, didn't he?
Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Florida State, 35. Oregon, 14.
The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds room at the 30. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, here's the first play to start this 2nd half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the 1st half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that 1st half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Williams. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's reeled in. It's McCoy. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the second down play. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Fights off a defender. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. Oh, and a chance at a big man touchdown if he doesn't run out of oxygen. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The attempt is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs, it's Williams. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
And there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Running it back, it's Stewart. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll run it to the right side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's a run. Running back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Watch the spin move. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Florida State 35, Oregon 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Knowles. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
42, Oregon, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And this one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt.
The returner is tackled down at the 37, and the Florida State offense will
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Florida State 51, Oregon 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The sure hands. It's Casper. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Stewart. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's escaping the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.